Of course, the video, when I paused it, wouldn't let me redo it. But it looks all right. And this isn't what it is. I'm going to clear coat it. I went to put look at this. This is the new 3M rubbing compound and this scratch remover. Okay, the scratch remover is literally rubbing compound. I put it on here. The mothers sucked big time. I put the 3M over it. Look, it's better, but it's still white. That's the mothers. This is the 3M. I'm ashamed of that product. I don't know what it is. They changed it. Now it's like they're making it for new cars. I redid my mom's whole entire Infiniti and it looked brand new. The paint was worse than this. And I brought all the paint back to literally a mirror finish shine with 3M rubbing compound, the original. This is 3 times the price. It's like a liquid form. Doesn't matter that I'm in sun because I did my mom's whole car in sun. See how shiny this is? I made her car that looked like this look back to that. There was no difference in the side of the car as the top and the roof. And I used 3M. So now we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna move it into the shade a little bit and we'll do the clear coat on the hood. It's really sad. I'm sad. I went to 4 stores to try to find the real 3M. They don't even make it anymore. I bought it last year, so they just stopped selling it. And now they have this really hype one that I think it's for a wheel, maybe for like show cars. But the real 3M it's rubbing compound. Does it take oxidation off? So I don't know what happened, but it really sucks because I had big plans for it. And I love 3M. I'm so happy. So I'm going to do this one separate, but I need to get it out of the sun so it doesn't get so hot. And I can put the clear coat on in the sun, but I'm also going to go over there because there's less wind. Every time. If I decide to paint now, there'll be wind. I live in California. There's no wind. If I decide to paint in 10 hours, 10 minutes, next week, every time, this is insane. It's like I'm living in the Matrix. I know it's amazing. Every time that I want to paint, in the last 5 years, I've been noticing this no matter what. Dude, the wind is, look at the flag. Hey, my neighbor has a flag that's just blowing in the wind. We're literally this is almost like a windstorm for us because we don't have wind. But when I decide to do a project that involves outside welding where you can't have wind, or if I have a project outside like this where I'm gonna paint, you can bet your life on it the wind is gonna come out of the woodworks and just ruin your day. So I'm going to pause it again because I'm going to move into the shade. I know a lot of van life people are young, so an invaluable lesson. When using any spray paint, shake it as much as you can. The more you shake it, the better it works, especially with clear coat. You're never going to get the best clear coat out of the can, but you're going to be amazed. It already looks so much better just with that little bit of sanding. It might not do it justice on the film, but it looks like shit in person, and then like this just looks half as bad. I'm not going to mask anything. There's no point to mask anything. Phone sliding. Switching hands. But I really can't explain what happened to 3M. The rubbing, I'll try it again once it cools down. But like I said, I live in California. There's rarely shade. I've been using that 3M for years. I love it. I'm going to go find it. But what is the difference? Because I know it sounds weird. See, there's still the hood here. It's a lot easier to clear coat it. But in the real world, I could polish this out where this would look almost all the same color. But the clear coat will make this darker again. That's the secret. And without all those ripples, I should sand all this, but... And of course it's windy, but it's not that bad. I'm in a little bit of a cubby hole right here. And really no masking necessary because it's clear coat. It'll be hard to even really do it justice because we're in the shade. Looks so good already. Right there, it like blended the color. So like the holes will still be there maybe a little bit, but the car itself will be much less ghetto and it won't look as cheap. You won't stand out in public like you're in a homeless vehicle. You just want to be as low profile as possible. And if you want, you can paint those really bad spots with some silver or gray. But that's another $10. Look at that just went away. So the really overall effect is going to look a lot better. Look at that up there. How it just fades in. And I'm trying to watch the camera at the same time, so it's kind of difficult, but I'm having a good time with it. You get a free high when you're doing this because you're just breathing all this paint. I should be wearing a respirator, but we are in an open area, so it should not be that bad. Wow, that hood is blending real nice. Fingers getting tired. You can always switch to your thumb. It's a little bit harder to control. It's hard to get even when it's clear, but you'll get used to it. It's just trying it. You're not going to make it worse. You don't have, and you can always do it twice, but don't be hard on yourself. It's going to look better. And you get better by doing stuff. That's what it's all about. Especially if you're young, you're going to be learning. Just be safe and don't trust people. All these people, if they're desperate and you're out there just trying to be a kid and enjoy yourself, don't be hanging out with real homeless, desperate, scary people. They will steal from you. They will take advantage of you. No offense to actual homeless people that are listening, because one day they might be watching this video, but it's just the truth. And they will tell you the truth. They're very dangerous. You don't want to be around there. Look at that just going away. That's amazing. Yeah, see, the clear coat would never, or the 3M wouldn't do this, but it would make it better. And then when you put the clear over it, it would look way better. And these wouldn't be as obvious. Those would go away completely almost with the right rubbing compound. But it looks so good. I'm already happy with it. In comparison, let me turn off the car because it's too warm in the center of the hood. It's only been running for a second, so it shouldn't be heated up. But I can see the center is drying. See that? I've already gone over it twice. And it's like that 10-foot test. I need to put more clear on the center though. I'm not even 10 feet away, I'm 5 feet away. So I have to go over this hood again. I don't know why it dried so fast. I guess it's just the really faded part. But you can even see it starts down here. When you put the clear on it, it goes away. I don't know if I missed it or if it was just drying too fast. Maybe I missed it completely. Hopefully that stays on there. It's a lot smoother pass. I'm no expert, but I've been painting on and off for 20 years. I've never painted a car. I've actually been around body shops though, and people who paint cars, just hot rod people, people who customize their cars, drifters. Before wrapping was popular, people just paint their car. Now you just wrap it. Wow, it looks so much better. And those edges would have been really white in here, and they just stand out. This blends in. And if you want, like I said, you could try with the rubbing compound. Get one that works. I'm not going to even waste my time. Right there. Yeah, the hood seems to have held that paint. Look at that. And the can of paint is $9. You can get any kind of clear coat. I'm using this VHT engine enamel, which isn't even, it's for 550 degrees. I guess that's good because it's on the hood. I didn't even think of that. It was just, it seemed to be good. And it seemed to be pretty cheap. Let's see if it'll get this. It's a little faded. Get it so it's even. Looks a lot better. Now, I'm going to do a lot of inside and interior stuff. This is just a good advice because people are going to spend too much money trying to get a nice vehicle. What if you can do a little bit of DIY stuff and really increase your look, your street appeal. Look at that. And I got about a third of the can left. See, there's even a faded spot. You see that? We're gonna try to get rid of that. Like glass. We should just do the roof without even sanding it, because there's just, I should do that in another video. This looks good. Looks very nice in comparison. It's not great, but it's $10, and it looked like crap. It looked like you were in, it's just a little faded. You look like you're in a ghetto vehicle where everyone knows that it's a cheap vehicle. So you don't want that, especially if you are going to live in it. For me, I just don't want to drive around in a piece of crap bucket if I can affect its street appeal for $10. You know, $10 ain't nothing. The gas is $4.20 a gallon where I live, because I'm in California where everything's outrageous. You can also do a lot of stuff like trim pieces and stuff. Like this isn't that faded, but trim, I don't even want to do it because it makes it's so, like this will be black if I put clear on it. I should show you. Well, we'll do that in another video. I don't know about this, but black trim pieces like this bumper is all faded to hell. Even right here, and this will probably get back to black too if you put a little. This is a great tip for a lot of people, even hustlers, because not everyone knows what they're doing. They think they're such a hustler, but it's all about the money, how much money you can save and how much money you can make. If you save money, you're making money. And this makes the car look better. You don't have to pay someone to do it. You can do this to faded windshield wiper blades. Put a nice coat because it's in the sun. I'm probably going to put some sandpaper on that, but that just changed the whole look. That thing looked like shit. That was completely faded. This bumper is completely faded. See the reflection? No reflection. I didn't even prep this. It was added in here. I forgot all about this. Look at the difference. This is an engine enamel, which is hilarious. Probably lasts forever. Looks so much better. You can almost see a reflection. Even these scratches will dull out. It's just one can, and I'm in the wind. If you have a garage with some ventilation and no wind, you're gonna get a lot more paint on the bumper. Half my paint is missing. Hey, look. It's pretty good. Instant. And it works on all colors paint. All faded. Go to the other side. I'm sure we'll go this one more time. Looks way better. It was so faded. See, this side's not faded. It's weird how that works. And then look at this. I didn't even think of this side either. Look how bad that looks. I only got 40 seconds left. Look. And this was so faded. I don't even know what happened here. Was the car like in a fire? Look, even these scratches. Look. Look at that. That's amazing. Imagine the original owner seeing this 2-3 days later looking brand new. They won't, and you're not supposed to do this in wind. Look at the scratches. I could get them all. I'm gonna use that scratch remover, see if it works. Almost makes it invisible. That's cool.